Before DMC5, the last time I played a Devil May Cry game was a little bit of 4. I don't think I ever finished it. But at the same time, 4 was kind of frustrating. Mostly because there were just a couple enemies where it was like, they were gimmicky, like you had to do a certain thing to kill them. And, sometimes that's fine. But in that game, I hated that. I hated those enemies. The ones that stick out in my mind are the ones that they have like the shadow cloaks around them and you like have to shoot them in order to get rid of it. And it's just incredibly frustrating. So I ended up not even really liking DMC4, even though I was like, I wanted to like it, but like there was just so much where it was like, I'm sorry, I can't enjoy this. It's just not right. And then, 5 came out and I played it at the time. It was way better. I can't even imagine going back and doing 1 or 3. Not 2 though, because I keep hearing from everyone that it sucks a lot. But yeah, I can't imagine going any further backwards because like 4 I had so much trouble with for various reasons. But 5, ooh, so smooth, so clean. I've also kind of noticed that I don't really like playing Dante because I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand him or how he plays. Just doesn't fit me, I guess. V almost seems a little too much, but Nero, I'm so glad they added him to the series because he plays so nicely, and I like being able to rev up your sword, and then it just makes it feel and look so much cooler. But after what is it, almost 2 years ago, I finally decided to get the Vergil DLC. Of course, I don't know when that came out, but yeah. Anyway, I have the Vergil DLC now. I did make a mistake when buying it. I tried to buy it like outside of the game itself, which was a mistake because I accidentally bought Super Vergil. So, yeah. And then I was like, why do I keep getting a D rating? I don't understand. And it's like, oh, it's because I have Super Vergil on, and he has a bad like score multiplier. Cool. But once I started playing as regular Vergil, it just felt so much better because it's like you don't always have everything active, and it's like it's just better. It's just better. I mean, sure, you don't always have Devil Trigger on, you don't always have concentration all the way up all the time, but you don't want that. It doesn't feel right. But yeah, once I actually started playing correctly, I really like Vergil. I don't know how I'd compare them to. I don't know how I'd compare him to the others, but I don't know. I'd compare him to Nero, I guess, in the fun aspect. Yeah, like I said, I don't really like Dante. V is a little too much, but Vergil, he's right spot on, I think, with how he feels. He looks cool. He feels cool. Now that I think about it, I feel like Dante is kind of like he feels like a sort of he feels kind of more Western, and Vergil is just like full-on anime swordsman, if that makes any sense. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Anime swordsman Vergil is like just rock on, man. Oh my god, I sounded old there. Anyway, yeah, he's, as with all the characters, you have to unlock your combos, which I both like and dislike. It's like, okay, you can get used to the moves, and then it's like, oh, I want to add more. Okay, we'll go ahead and add more. But at the same time, it's like, if it's not enough, it feels like it's not enough. And then it's like, okay, can I just speed this up? I just want to unlock everything, please. And I was kind of feeling that. But once everything was said and done, it feels great. Judgment cuts are so sweet. They're so nice. And then you can, if you time them perfectly, and I mean like absolutely perfectly. I've tried to test it a few times, and it's like, wow, you really have to be exact with your timing to chain judgment cuts. I don't think I've ever chained more than 3, but I could be wrong. And even that's rare and tough. His Devil Trigger is the Doppelganger, which I think Nero had in 4, but it's pretty sweet. I like it. He's got Sin Devil Trigger right away, and he's got the Concentration Gauge, which lets you use World of V, which is basically just a big power move. Honestly, though, I'd rather save the Concentration Gauge for some of the nuke moves that Vergil gets once you unlock them, like Judgment Cut End. I don't remember what the other ones are called. But yeah, I mean, once you unlock more moves, and you can do more stuff. Oh, it feels so good to chain combos together. It just feels so good. You know, aside from a few bosses where it's like they don't have any stagger, so you can't really chain stuff together, and you have to dodge better, and you gotta do all this and you gotta do that. Aside from that, just fighting regular enemies, it feels so good. You just feel strong, you look cool, and that's really what Devil May Cry is all about, isn't it? Sure, I didn't have Wahoo Pizza Man, but I had, uh, anime swordsman man with the slick back haircut, and there's no way that he keeps that up without showering. I know there's no way he keeps it up and showers regularly. That's what I meant to say. Oh my god, I actually saw this like Twitter post recently where someone's like, I bet all of these guys stink except for maybe Nero. And it's like, well, yeah. I mean, V apparently like fell into a dumpster when he was born, I guess, whatever you want to call it. And he also looks like he shops at Hot Topic, which, if you've ever walked in a Hot Topic, that can be hit or miss. You know, Dante definitely smells like cheap pizza. Like I said, Vergil's hair, you know he gets that and showers. And then, Nero's got a woman at home. So, anyway, that's off topic. But yeah, I mean, you just pretty much go through the game as Vergil, do the combos, feel cool, do the thing. I liked it. I don't feel like I can say much more than that. So, thanks for listening to my short little ramble about that. And, press all the buttons, and I hope you have a good day.